Hi, everybody. How are you today? All right, today we're going to be going over new vendor orientation. It doesn't necessarily mean new vendor like you've never been a vendor before. This is for anyone who's relatively new to online vendor events. I have a number of you who've never done an online vendor event. You don't know what to expect. You're not sure what to do. So this is for everyone. Okay, so we're going to start there. All right, so you've joined a online vendor event. Now what? Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen when I'm here, I just want to preface this with, I'm not going to be talking to anybody, any comments. I just want to get through this training for orientation. So, and we can talk after. All right. So I just want to put that out there. It's kind of important. I'm going to go ahead and open up so I can see any questions for afterwards. Like I said, this is a lot of information. If you want to take notes, that's completely up to you. It's super duper important though that you understand what's going on. That's because I have so many people who are just like, I don't know what to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so joined an online event. Now what do I do? Okay, so the first thing you're going to do once you've paid your invoice, and I do invoice everyone, even if you're not comfortable and you want to send it to me, your payment through Venmo or Zelle or whatever, I am still going to send you an invoice and I will then mark it paid for you. So you have that for your records, because anything that you do like this for your business is tax deductible. And if you make over a certain amount, you're going to need proof of that kind of thing. So you're always going to get an invoice from me. Very important. Again, there are a lot of scams out there, so you'll want to be careful that you're getting an invoice, preferably through PayPal, QuickBooks. I mean, there are different ones out there, but you just want to make sure that you have proof that you paid. So what's going to happen? I do have notes here to make sure I don't miss anything, for sure. All right, so once you've paid your invoice, you're going to get from me 2 links. The first one is going to be this link, because this is what I'm going to change it to, the orientation invoice. Really super important. So it's probably going to actually be 3 links at this point. You're going to get a link to this orientation video. You got a link to the Blue Dove group, what I call it the info group, the Blue Dove marketing group, which is super important because of that. It's important that once you join that group, and I've accepted you into that group, that you come back here often. I post a lot of information in here that is important in the Blue Dove group. Very important. If I have any specials going on, all the training is done in there. If I have any notices to let everybody know, it's important that you get them from that group. So come back often, and as soon as I send it to you, join it, because I have so many of you guys who you're not sure what to do, and I send you this link and you never ever click on it. It's so important that you do. So be sure to click on that Blue Dove training group. Very, very important. Now, I might even change the name if I can. I know I changed it. I think I changed it to Blue Dove Productions. In any case, it's a link that you need to click on and join. Super duper important. And then the third one is going to be a link to my Postable. My Postable is important. I don't ask for your phone number. I ask for your mailing address. There are times that we have contests going on. I need to mail you information or mail you a gift or something. Also, your email address is super duper important, that I have that on file. I'm a real business and I need to have contact information for all my vendors who are with me. All right, so those are the things that you're going to get. 3 links. Make sure that you click on all 3 of them. Okay, now, once you've done that, the majority of you are going to just kind of hang out. So I suggest you go through the Blue Dove Marketing Group, info group, go through that. There are plenty of training videos in there to look at to keep you busy until the time of your event. Now, you will get a notification from me when, let me just think how this is going to work now. All right, so you're going to get generally the week before your event is to start. Could be Monday, could be Tuesday, could be Wednesday, depending upon how many events that I'm starting. But what's going to happen is, firstly, you're going to be put into a chat group for your particular event. Very important, that chat group. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in there as well. There's a lot of camaraderie that goes on. There's everybody talking to everybody, saying hello. It's just a real good, feel-good group. It's also a good way that I can get to you guys all collectively instead of sending out separate messages, which can take, of course, a lot of time. And so that group is for me to communicate with you, that chat group. In that chat group, you're going to then get the invite to your event. All right, it's not going to come separately. The invite is going to be the link will be put right into that chat group. You will also get the link to your sign-up sheet. The sign-up sheet is only for your lives. If you're going live, you have the sign-up sheet. That's the only thing I really require you to do, so that no two people are going live at the same time. I want to make sure that if you're live, you are the only one at that time. It's real easy to do. Now, if you access it on your phone, I get this all the time. I only have Monday or Tuesday. Is that the only time we can go live? No, you need to scroll down. There's usually a banner at the bottom. If you can remove that banner, you're going to see the more button that you can click and go on to the other days. This is on your phone. Sometimes you can remove that banner. Sometimes you can't. I think it depends on your phone. I'm not quite sure, but it's super duper important. So if not, you're going to have to do it from a computer, like a laptop or something to that effect. That is going to be your sign-up sheet. Again, it's only for your lives. I get people asking, oh, do I have to sign up for my posts too? No, only your lives. So only one person is live at a time in the group. All right, that's your chat group. So once you've signed up, once you've joined your event, your particular event, let me know. I will then go in and I have to send you an admin invite, so now you can be able to post in that group or in that event. Now, if you don't join right away, that's okay. You do want to join as soon as you can, because in some of the groups, and I'm going to be kind of there's only certain groups that are going to have this from now on. Doing it in every single group is not really, it's not proving very well for everybody, but our vendor of the day, where you are asked to have 20 people join the event and they comment under the roll call post. I'm not going to be doing that in the weekly events anymore, or I don't believe I'm going to be doing it in the $25 and under groups. I don't know that I'm actually going to be doing $25 and unders regularly anymore either. But if you're in a bi-weekly, which is every 2 weeks, or a monthly, we will be doing them. So that's important. So what happens is you're going to have them. Generally, all I ask you, invite 10 guests. That's all I ask. I don't ask you to prove it. I don't go looking to see if you did it. We're all adults here. We know what we're supposed to do and get it done. But if you're going to be in the contest to see if you become vendor of the day, and I'll go into exactly what that's about. If you're going to be vendor of the day, then everyone who you invite, you need to let them know that they need to comment under the roll call post. Now, you do that from the time you're invited up until Monday morning. Monday morning, I am going to cut off the commenting. I'm then going to count how many guests everybody had. If you had 20 guests, you will be invited to be vendor of the day. Vendor of the day means you get a banner in that group honoring you for the day. You get a special post in that group as an announcement. You also get unlimited posts on that day, and you get to make all your post announcements. Now that's important because I'm having vendors of the day and nobody's making their post as announcements. When your post is an announcement, when people come into the group or into the event, the announcements are the first things they see. So if you're vendor of the day, make sure you mark it as announcements. And if you're not sure, I can do some screen sharing to let you know how to do that. All right, so why don't we do that for a moment? Let's see if we can do this. Let me go into, if we're in an event. You know what? I'm going to do it right from mine. So let's do that. I'm going to share a screen. And we're going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to bring it up. There we go. Now, can you see that screen okay? All right, so it's over on my other screen, so I'm going to be looking over here. Now, when you've made a post, see, this one is an announcement right here. So I'm going to go to, we're in discussions. Discussion is right here. All right, that means that's where everybody's posts are. So I'm going to scroll down to here. Now, see, I want to make this probably is an announcement, but just to let you know, I'm going to click on this right here. This is me right now. And if I click on these three little dots, it's going to give me all these choices. So I can copy this link and share it somewhere, which I really, really do stress that you guys do with your posts, especially if you do lives, to copy that link, put it in your timeline, put it in other groups, put it on your business page, put it everywhere. It's really super important and an easy way for you to get more people looking at your stuff, okay? I can add post to units, which I'm starting to put training units together. I can add a post topic, which I will show you guys how to do because I have people here who are not sure how to do post topics, and it's kind of important. You can remove the post. I can turn off commenting. I only get to turn off commenting, guys, not you. Just putting it out there because I did have past groups where people were turning off the commenting on contests. Not cool, just not cool. Okay, all right, so we're right at the top here. It says mark as announcement. So you just click that and boom, you're an announcement. So easy. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'll be doing that later on after we're done. So that's how you make your post announcements. Now, let's go back to the beginning a little more, and let's talk about when you invite your guests. I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, there we go. Let's talk about when you invite your guests. Now, you can certainly hit the invite button, which is right at the top. Invite, and you can hit invite, and it's going to bring up your list. And you go invite, 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 invite. It's easy. It's quick. You got to be careful because Facebook can get weird about that. Facebook, if you do too many invites at one time, boom, they'll stop you. Now you're done. Now you're done, and you're on Facebook's radar to boot. It's happened to me all the time. So if you're going to do with the invite button, like 5, 7 at a time, stop for an hour, do another 5 or 7, stop for an hour kind of thing. If you're going to do it that way, I suggest that you take the link for the group, post it on your timeline and or your business page with a little commenting, hi guys, I'm in this great shopping group. I'm in a contest. I'm trying to get to be vendor of the day. You could help me out greatly if you just go here and join this group. And if you could just comment under the roll call that I invited you, thank you. That's if you want to do a post. Now, if you want to, you can actually send, which I kind of recommend, is sending a copy and paste message in Messenger to your friends. Real easy to do. You know, the first time you just type it in. Hi, I'm in a contest. We'd love you to come over here. We got some great vendors. Just comment under roll call that I sent you. This is going to be great. Easy, right? And you send it off in Messenger and you just copy and paste that and send it off in Messenger. So if you do it on your timeline and you do it in Messenger and you send a few invites with the invite button, now they've gotten 3 shots of being invited to this event, which is only going to help you, especially if you're looking for vendor of the day. So just to let you know that you can do it this way, you can also invite people in an email. You can email them if you have their email address. And if you have customers, you should be able to email them for sure. You should always have their email addresses. You can text people. Don't be afraid to ask. What's the worst that they're going to do? Not show up? All right. Maybe they'll tell you, hey, don't send these to me anymore. That's possible too. So you apologize and you move on. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I was trying to make vendor of the day. That's all. No big deal. It's not a big deal, guys, but it's going to help you if people come in and you get to be vendor of the day. It's a lot of fun because I then take that interview and I make sure that it's also shared in other groups. I actually share your post, which is animated. And I take your post and I tell them to come back and look at your interview as well. So it's really kind of like, I try to get to about 20, 25 groups. Again, I have to be careful when I'm sharing in groups that I do a little bit at a time because Facebook will stop me. So we have to work around Facebook's rules. And we get through it. All right, so you got the chat group. I'll add the event link and I'll add this sign-up sheet link for you to join. Once you join, it'll make you an admin. Now, you don't have to constantly tell me, I joined. I implore you to please join before the start of your events because that's when things get a little hairy and I get super busy and people are joining. It starts Monday and they're joining Monday and Tuesday. Hey, I joined. I can't post. I don't know why. Well, you were supposed to join. You had all last week to join so I could make you an admin. So just to let you know, I need to make you an admin. And I do periodically, if you guys don't join right away, periodically through the days, I will go over my list. I will put your name in. I will see if you have joined and I will make you an admin. It's an admin invite, which gets sent to your notifications. So make sure that you just keep an eye out for it. So that is the admin thing. Went over how to invite your guests. And man, make sure you know that you're putting it in your timeline. Put it in your stories that you're looking for people to come on over. You joined this great shopping event. Come on in. We got some great stuff. It's okay to do that. That's going to help you get people into the event. And it's really kind of an awesome thing. So there's that. Now, went over vendor of the day. Okay, blah, 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 events that I have. Okay, so that you know, a couple of other items, couple of things that kind of is mostly what people are having a problem with, like what do we do? Now, once you're in the event and once you've been made an admin, you do your invites, you're now going to post your intro. For those of you who don't know what an intro is, and there's a couple, I just want to say a quick hello to everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so some of you are newbies and you're not sure what an intro is. An intro simply is introducing yourself. That's it. Hi, my name is Joanne, and I'm going to be your whatever company it is, your rep for this week, this 2 weeks, this month. Tell a little bit about yourself. If you have, you're not quite sure what to do, take a look at the other groups that I have going. Let me show you how to do that, just in case you're not sure. So I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, and here we go. Okay, I'm going to go into my, to share your screen. I was going to do this. You weren't sure. Oh, okay. So you want to find any groups. So what you do is you go to my business page. And my business page is Blue Dove Marketing, right there. Okay. Now, if you go to this page here, of course, I'm looking at it now as me. I can view as a visitor. So let me hit there that I can view it as if you guys would view it. All right, and this is how it looks. So right over here, if you go to groups, can you see this? My cursor right over groups. If you click on groups, all down here are all the groups that are going on right now. So if you want to take a quick look, this one is just starting today. So let's take a quick look and see if we have. Okay, there's our roll call post that I told you about, right? All right, and we're going to go down here and Okay, this started, let's see, this is my favorite dip. I'm going to go down and see if I can find they've already been posting for a couple of days. So we're going to go down to see if we can find a intro. Guess what? Nails, woo, woo. Let's go all the way down, all the way. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, scroll down. Here we go. Here is an intro. So if anybody's not sure, what do I post in my intro? Welcome. My name is Dawn Graver, and I'm your Tupperware host for this week. How easy is that? Tupperware, a little bit about Tupperware, celebrated 73 years of being in business. Tupperware's been around a long time. Oh my goodness. I remember being young and going to like people's houses for Tupperware parties. It's great. Tupperware helps me stay organized. I'm a special education teacher, so she tells a little bit about herself. And always on the go. Tupperware helps save some time so you can breathe. Woohoo! So Samantha is hosting this fabulous party so you can learn about our PB. I don't know who Samantha is, but in any case, you can see what some people go, hi, I'm the mother of 3 beautiful boys, and blah, 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 and my husband is wonderful. You can post all that stuff in your intro. It gives people an idea of seeing who you are. Okay, they're going to see who is this person? Oh, that's kind of cool. You know, it's a picture of our Twin Mix Tupperware team. There you go. Little subliminal messaging there for sure. But that's how easy it is if you're going to go ahead and do an intro. Intros are super duper easy. Have fun with it. And most importantly, don't overthink it. Like, don't overthink anything. It's not important to overthink things. This is easy, step by step. Post your intro. You got your guests, you got your intro. Now you wait for your day when you can post. Now you can schedule your posts. Facebook allows you to schedule your posts. And it's been a little wonky lately. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but there are other apps usually within these groups. Let me see if there's any in here. I'm just see if I can find an older group that may have. Let's check out this one. Let's look in this one. So you can also see and share. All right, here we go. We are in Cupid's Valentine Expo, and we're going to go here down to settings. I'm going to see if we have any apps in here. There are 5 apps. Okay, so what are these apps? These apps will generally help you. Somebody's got here, Multibrain will help you. These are the groups, these are the apps that help you with posting. If Facebook is acting wonky and not letting you post, or you schedule post and they're not showing up, these guys are good. So you have Visibly, which is a good app for scheduling posts, and also SynShare. Now, I don't use them, and I think Visibly is free, or it's free for like one place to post, but generally, you will find these apps are already inside your event, and you are more than welcome to use them. So that's what that is. So in case you're wondering, that's what it is as far as scheduling your posts. Something else that's important, once you get posting, remember, Facebook is all about algorithms. Algorithm simply means how much Facebook shows your content to other people. That's it in a nutshell, pretty much. So let me get out of this here. So when you post, or when you go back into posts, especially if you're scheduling posts and you're not going to be in posting, but when you get into that group, go over the other vendors' posts and say a couple of words. When you comment on other vendors' posts, that helps the algorithms, even inside the group, it does. So be sure to do that. Take the time to look over who's there and comment on their posts. And they're going to do the same thing for you, or they should be. Because again, that's going to show people within the group that there's activity going on, and they're going to want to get in on it. When you post, make sure that they're interactive posts. You can show pretty pictures. People say, I'm not getting any interaction. I don't know what to do. But I go in and I look, and all I see is pretty pictures. How am I supposed to interact with pretty pictures? Always pose questions, fun, interactive posts. And it doesn't always have to be about your company. Ah, really? Yeah. You can ask them, oh, it's a rainy day today. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about a rainy day? 1 being I hate it, 10 being it's the best. How do you feel about a rainy day? People will put in there a 3, people will put in a 4, people will put in a 10, people put in a 1, people put in -5, whatever, but they start commenting. And that's good. That's something people can interact with, not your pretty picture about mascara. Or, join my team. Nobody really responds to those guys. So make sure when you're posting that you're posting fun, interactive posts. You can always Google fun, interactive posts as well to give you ideas. So that's really super good. All right, so we talked about posting. When you post, whether it be a regular post or a live, share that. You don't have to share every single post because you don't want to fill up your timeline with, advertising kind of thing. But every couple of posts, throw it onto your timeline, throw it into your stories, put it onto your business page. Really important. When you post or when you go live in your groups, tag some of your friends. Tag them in it because they're in the group. All right. They join the shopping event. Now you got to drag them back in. Hey, I'm posting. So I'm not saying to tag, say you invited, 30 people and they all arrived and they all came. I'm not saying tag all 30 people every time you post, but tag 3 or 4. And then on your next post, tag another 3 or 4. On another post, tag another 3 or 4. And you're live. Tag your people on your lives. You want them to see your lives. You want that out there. Baby, you want that out there. So it's just another way of getting people looking at what you've got. And when you take this stuff and you share it onto your timeline and onto your business page, and if you don't have a business page, we're going to have to talk about that because some of you don't have business pages. You're kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you don't have a business page. That'll be another training. But when you have any kind of interaction on a business page, that's awesome because the people who like your business page can respond to a fun, interactive post, and their friends can see that they're interacting on your business page. What? We'll talk about that another time. So what I'm saying is, just don't post and let it go and say, oh, everybody's going to see my posts. Everybody's going to buy all my stuff and blah, blah, blah. That's not the way it works. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. But you can tag these people so that they come back and see it and can also respond to your interactive post. Lost my train of thought for a second. That's crazy. Okay, so what we're looking for is interaction, but you've got to pull people in to interact. All right, and ask yourself also when you're putting in a post, I always say, ask yourself, would I respond to this post? Seriously, be honest with yourself. If you throw up 3 different mascaras that you have, we have big fluffy lashes. We have defined lashes. We have, 3 different mascaras up there. They're very pretty and all. But ask yourself, would I respond to this? And what would I respond to this? Make it interactive. Make it fun interactive. That's so important. Tag your people. Tag your people. Not all of them. Again, not all of them, just a few here and there. Make different ones each time to get more interaction on your posts and get people looking and thinking. Okay, so let's see, we talked about that. You can join an event, by the way, so if you know what kind of events that I have, that I run. So you say, well, what kind of events does she have, kind of thing, because you may have only joined a biweekly or a weekly. You don't know that I offer other events as well. So we offer weekly events. I offer biweekly events, which are 2-week events, and I offer monthly events. I also offer a vendor of the day event, which runs for 2 weeks as well. I only allow 12 people in that event, only 12 vendors, because every day is someone's day. And I like to have a couple of days that they can play with. So only 12 vendors in the vendor of the day event. So again, monthly, bi-weekly, and weekly. I'm going to be getting away from the $25 and under unless I get a call for it. People say, listen, I really wish you'd have that. So those are the events. Super important. Okay, let me think. I think I've hit on everything. I think you guys are going to be good to go from here. If you should have any questions, certainly ask me, that's fine. But understand there's over 400 of you and there's only one of me. And when I get like these silly questions, like how many posts can I do? 7 posts a day, up to 7 posts. So you don't have to do 7, you can do 3, you can do 4, but up to 7 posts a day. And your lives are unlimited. I'm glad I thought of this because you're still going to ask me. All right, so get that. Up to 7 posts a day and unlimited lives. There, easy. I try to keep things as easy as possible. I don't like a lot of rules. Just be nice to each other. Comment on each other's posts. Help each other's out because honestly, guys, we're all in this together. We all want this to work. We all want this to help us. So be there for each other. That's the most important thing. Your chat groups, keep it positive, keep it flowing. Understand you are all in sales. This is sales. And negativity is the first thing. It's the number one killer of sales is negativity because it brings everybody down. So if you have something that you gotta say it to me. Don't put it in the chat group. Because not everybody's gonna be there making sales and sales and sales. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This is not like an indoor vendor event where you go and you're gonna, love all your stuff and you're gonna set it up. You have people walking by, people who got in their car with money in their pocket, came specifically to buy stuff. Although I will tell you, I've been at vendor events, spent a lot of money and sold absolutely nothing. So that has happened as well. But these are a little bit different. It's like doing business differently. Facebook is a relationship building platform. Build those relationships. Don't complain. If people aren't commenting on your posts, figure it out. Ask around. If you're not getting the interaction you're looking for, figure it out. Ask around, figure out what's going on because it could be you. It could be something you're not thinking about. It could be the way you're posting something, but you want to build relationships. You want to make people feel happy. You want to make them feel good about themselves because when you do that, those people become your customers. They just do. All right. And one last little tidbit. If somebody buys from you, follow up. Turn up your volume. Turn up your volume on this one. This is important. Turn up the volume. I want you to make sure you hear me. Turn it up. Turn up the volume. Turn it up. Follow up. Follow up with that customer always. Always. I have bought from a number of my vendors, and I call you mine. You're all mine. All mine. I have bought soap, mascara, eyelashes, nail color stuff. I have bought, I'm not saying who I bought from or what company, but I bought this stuff. I bought lipstick from a plethora of different ones. Not one person has followed up with me and says, hey, Joanne, how do you like that color? Do you need a new one? We have some new colors that are similar. You want to see them? How are you doing? Not one has gone to my timeline. No one's, and just, commented on a couple of my posts just to remind me that they're still there. There are things that you need to be doing to help your business. Complaining ain't one of them. I'm going to tell you right now, complaining is not one of them. So the information I give you, take what you need, leave the rest. But that's your orientation. That's going to get you started. Long as you watch this, you should be okay. It's about a half hour, and I think you're going to be okay. So guys, thanks so much for stopping by. If you watch it again, watch it over and over again. Take notes, whatever you need. I hope this answered all your questions. If you have any questions, direct them to me. If I need to redo this, I will. All right? Have a great day. I've got appointments. It's going crazy. Life is great. Everything's wonderful. And spring is coming. Woo! Eventually. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.